Hey guys, it's Erin, and I have amazing news. I just got my prescription for testosterone. Celebrate with me. Think about a tattoo. One day I'll have a muscle here. Whatever. Ooh. My hat. My hat has become vital in my life. I need it. There it is. Sock monkey. Oh, look, it looks like I have ears. Well, I have ears. Anyway, um, so I have my prescription for tea. So I can actually start my transition, which is awesome. It just depends on if my insurance will cover it or not. So I hope it does. So in honor of my getting my prescription, I thought I would make a video about how to get a prescription, at least from an endocrinologist, in New York, in my experience. It's pretty specific, but it may help some people, at least in my area. I don't really know anything about other states or other countries. So if you have any information about that, go ahead and please let me know so I can inform others or submit it to our submission box thing so you can inform others because that would be awesome. So what I did was a friend of mine suggested a gender therapist to go see because that's a thing. And it's very convenient that there is one here. And she herself is transgender, so that was really cool because she knows what it's like to go through the struggle and have the dysphoria and stuff like that. So there was that, and she pretty much specializes in gender and sexuality. Two separate things, I know. Go with it. So that was really amazing because my regular therapist knows nothing about being transgender, so I have to teach her everything, and that's really frustrating sometimes. A lot of time, it's really frustrating. So I went to the gender therapist for a couple months, and there's a place in the city called Callan Lord, which is an LGBT center. It has primary doctor, dentist, gynecologist. It has, anyway, it has pretty much everything you need to be healthy, and it's LGBT centered. So they pretty much cater to LGBT clients. I don't even know that they take non LGBT persons. Anyway, but I couldn't go to them because A, they didn't take my insurance, so I couldn't afford the out of pocket expenses, and B, I couldn't afford to go to the city all the time. So there's that. So my therapist recommended an endocrinologist in the area that I could see. When looking for an endocrinologist or being recommended one, whatever, I just make sure that they have experience with transgender clients, patients, people. And I don't mean like a couple of them, I mean like experience because you don't really want to be a guinea pig. And make sure that they have experience with your gender transition. If you're FTM, make sure they have FTM or female assigned at birth to what have you experience. Male assigned at birth to what have you experience. Because if they have experience with the lack of a better term, the opposite, there may be some questions, there may be some complications, loose strings, whatever. So make sure they have experience. So she recommended this one endocrinologist, and I went in for an appointment. They went over some permanent changes of testosterone and ordered blood work. So I have a little boo-boo over here from when I got blood work the other day because they took 3 freaking vials of blood. But they had to check a lot of different levels of things. I probably should have done some research on what they checked, but I know they checked my pre-existing testosterone levels, which are at a 31. And the goal is when I'm on testosterone and at the levels of the average male sent to birth person, that I'm around 300, I think she said. Somewhere around there. So that's a thing. And that'll happen, hopefully. Theoretically, it'll happen. What you need is a letter of referral, I think. Referral or recommendation or something from a gender therapist or a therapist in general, after having seen them for a few months, basically saying that there's no psychosis and that it's legit and stuff like that. And then you get your prescription. At least that's what happened with me. So, like I said, if you know anything about a different state or a different country, please inform me or inform the rest of the community on here, my genderlings, because that would be really helpful. And it's really amazing to share information like this so that other people can, know what's going on. What else? Oh, the poetry giveaway, Gender is Playing Dress Up, and the Undercover Queer shirt giveaways are still going on because the winners never got back to me again. So the new method of entering is to message me on my personal Tumblr, Tinkerbell-Alphabet, with your name and which giveaway you want to enter. You can enter both. You can enter one or the other, whatever. Just make sure you specify which giveaway you want to enter and your name. So that's going on. And that's about it. So I'm going to cut it off because I'm at 7 minutes and that's a little excessive because of my rambling, as usual. So, bye guys. Look at me not sticking my tongue out. I had to do it. I'm sorry.